Well, hello again, everyone. My name is Jane Schaefer. I am one of the brand partner with LifeWave. And you already watched the product presentation and you have seen all the prices as how to get started. And if you are the reason why you here and click on this module is because you're interested in become our brand partner and make a little extra income with our amazing LifeWave company. And we are here. So this is where I am. I will be sharing with you about the compensation plan. We have one the most lucrative compensation plan that it's easy to follow with the system. And we want to make sure that you understand it. And of course, this is just a brief overview as to how we get paid. And once you get started, we want to make sure that you get running as fast as you can. And of course, it's depending on what you can keep back into your business, right? So let's get started a little bit here. Let me share you the screen here. Okay, let me get this down here and let's play this. So the information here is for information purpose. Is illustration that we use to share with you how the simplicity of this comp plan. But the core of it is when the product works, sharing becomes second nature, and it has been, and for me. And when that sharing turns into income, you are not just spreading the value, you are creating it. You are creating the value of this product to be able to help others and generate income for you as well. So whatever that goal of your income is, could be as small as $500 per week. And, it could be that something that you have set up that you want a new car or, more time with your family. That's why you want to take your income into your own control and not have to clock in and out of 9 to 5 any longer with, the company. And maybe you want to help out with your husband's income and eventually retire his income as well and do this as a business together. When I was a mom, I value the time raising my two children. I was able to most of the time able to go out and be with them of all the school awards assemblies, and then all I've been able to drive them around to get them to sports. And when they have tournaments and things, I was able to take off and be with them. If you don't know, golf is a whole day sport, especially when you have to drive. So, if you work for somebody, that's not easy to be able to take off day in and day out to go for a tournament that sometimes we have 3 to 5 hours, 3 days a week of tournaments and sometimes more. And, who's going to be able to allow you to do that? So I value my time with my kids and my family so dearly. And this is why I want to make sure that I share this. That's actually, I want to share this with moms out there so that you have an option. You don't have to be staying at home mom with no income. You can actually be staying at home mom and generate income and never have to lose that time, valuable time with your kids again. So, let me see what. So here, a little disclaimer. Of course, we need to. The income example included in this presentation are provided solely for illustration purpose. LifeWave does not guarantee that any brand partner will earn specific amount, as success depend on individual effort, skill, and other market condition. So basically, it takes work. It's still work. It's not a income that you just come in here and you sit back and then the money will roll into your bank account. Okay. That's not it. You need to work. This is working your own business. So there's 5 ways to generate income here with LifeWave. And I said we have one of the most lucrative income system out there with this easy simplicity system. that you can follow, and we'll be teaching you that once you join. So the retail profits, it earned up to 33% commission on every personal enrolled customer. And that purchase through your website, and that can be retail customer, preferred customer, or preferred plus customer of the X39, for example. The retail sale commission is $50. If you remember when I talk about the product of X39, what the retail pricing was $149.95, and we get it for wholesale for $99.95. So that's generate the $50 commission income. And then preferred customer, they get it less, and that's $99.95. That's why your commission is a little less of $20 commission monthly. But that's monthly because preferred customer is a recurring sales order that subscribe to your their order every single month. And then we have the product introductory bonus. We call that PIP, right? And that's earned up to 23% every time you introduce new brand partner to LifeWave. And of course, the PIP is your gateway to unlock 3 additional bonus opportunity in the LifeWave reward program. So what are these what are these? And I talked about this before in my previous module. We have the starter at $25, and that's basically enrollment fee with no product whatsoever at all. But if you're going to do the business, you got to use the product and be a walking billboard of the product, just like I am here. And so that brings you to the next package, which is $295. And that's a 3 sleeve of X39 X49, which we haven't talked much about X49, but it is the same prices as X39. And when you purchase this kit, the price per sleeve get dropped down to $90 per sleeve. You're talking about saving. We want to get all the best value and saving for our bucks, right? We work hard for it. Why not? And that will generate 180 business volume. And again, we'll be talking about the business volume in a little bit. And that would give you also a one-time bonus of $35. Next one is advanced, which is one of the most common package that people come in at $535, and that gives you 6 sleeve of X39 X49. And that price, I know has a typo here, is actually going to drop the price down to $89 per sleeve of 300 business volume. That will give you a one-time bonus of $75. And the most popular or the most value package is U Premium. This is where serious business builder come in. I came in at this package value because I want the best bucks for my best value for my for the money. And plus I was patching for myself, for my mom, my dad, my son. So I needed all these patches to be able to share with everybody, and of course all my some of my friends too. And that is $1,750. That's 20 sleeve of X39 X49. And that dropped the price down to $86 per sleeve. That's over $15 saving per sleeve. What does that mean? Let's see. Hang on. Let me get my calculator here. Let's see. So $15 saving times 20. So that's about $300 saving right there for you. If you purchase as a brand partner or core. But if you have so much money and somebody buy at $150 retail, and that's $3,000 minus $1,750. That's like over $1,000 in saving from retail pricing. That's a lot of money. I don't know who wants to burn that much money anyway. So then you have the bonus, one-time bonus of $405 for this one. So binary commission bonus. This is where all the network marketing, why they here. This is a residual income. This is what earn you money while you are sleeping when you start building team. So you can earn up to $15, and that's what the BV would stand for, is business volume, by the way. So earn up to $15 on your profit volume, legs volume, when your power legs is at least twice as your paid legs. And again, all this sound foreign to you for now, but once you get started, we are not leaving you. We'll be holding your hands and guiding you through everything. So most of us, when I first started, I don't know any of this at all, and I didn't need to know. All I need to know is I know how to share this product. The product works, and when I share the products, people come in, I make money. So that was my simple way of knowing how I get paid, right? And then it took me a while to said, maybe I should know a little bit of this so I can share with people that actually wants to learn right off the gate. So here's the beginning. The binary bonuses begin at 330 volume on profit flakes, and that will give you a $50 increment per cycle. So for example, you have left team and right team, and we call that power legs and paid leg. We built on binary. And I don't know why you're not gonna see. Yeah, my slide got cut off a little bit here, but the weekly binary commission maximum payout, and of course we have rank. You have starting with $100. We get paid weekly, by the way. And as manager, you get up to 1,500, and then all the way up to senior presidential director, which is $25,000 per week. That's not per month, you guys, and that's not per year. It's actually $2,500 per week there. But let's not get there. Let's not aim that high. What will $1,500 weekly as a manager status do for your income or your family? What would that give your kids? What kind of life will you be able to share with your kids? So, and then the step number 4 is matching bonus. When you help your personal sponsor member grow their team and earn binary cycle, that's a $50, by the way, commission, you receive an additional 20 to 25% matching bonus on their commissions. And there's no maximum here. Unlimited earning potential. So let's say you go ahead and help sponsor 10 people. Let's see, we'll start with 3. Let's not go too far. We'll start with 3, and that's called your first generation. And you get a 25% bonus, matching bonus on those people. And then the second one is the second generation, which is your first generation sponsor. That is what calls second generation. You earn 20%. And then your third generation, you again earn 20%. Well, what is all that means? Let's see. So here what it means. This is just a number that we use to illustrate it. So assuming that each of your member cycle $100 per week, okay? And you, as you recall, your first generation, let's go because the even numbers weeks is easier to understand. So we'll go with 6 because in order for you to become a manager, there's some requirements. So that's why we always start with 6 people. And let's say 6 people earn $100 per week. No more, just $100 per week. And that's equal to $600 per week from that 6 brand partner. That's 25% of that. That's extra an extra of $150 from that 6 people, not on top of whatever you're already making and your retail customer, your preferred customer, right? And your own cycle bonus. And then you have like what happened if that 6 doesn't stop there and grow their team to, they sponsor 36 people in total. $100 per week of those 36 people equal to $3,600. And you match at 20%. That's $720 of matching bonus on top of everything else. And of course, then you have third generation. Those 36 people didn't stop there. Go out, duplicate what you do. And now your team grow to 216 brand partner on your third generation, that's $100 per week. That's come out to 21,600 of 20% matching bonus. That's 4,000 over $4,000. What's that equal to? That's over $5,000 per week. Now, are these gonna happen right away? No, it's gonna take time for you to be able to go that. But that is something for you to shoot for, right? And oh yeah, that's per week, you guys. So that's over $20,000 per month. So what is number five? Number five is the leadership pool. This is another opportunity to earn once you reach the senior presidential director, and you'll become eligible to receive share from a special bonus pool that pay a percentage of the company total quarterly bonus volume. You know, I don't know if I mentioned we are in $1 million. We are $1 million company. We should be reaching the $1 billion shortly, probably by the end of the year. What does that mean? That means there's a lot of volume being generated company wise, worldwide. So if once you get into that status, you get a bonus pool of percentage of those volume. That's a lot of money. So this is what the leadership pool looks like because we are in different part of the world. So you'll be able to take advantage of all those bonuses that being generated throughout. Um, so let's see. Uh, Let me stop share real quick. So what does all that means to you? I know it sounds complicated. I went a little bit too fast, possibly. And if you're like me, you probably don't need to understand, don't want to understand all that. But do understand that in the network marketing, residual income is something that we are aiming for. So you get the team and the money and everything else to work while you sleep, while you on your vacation, while you are out there watching your kids play sport or sit in the auditorium, and cheering on your kids play or award assembly. And all this stuff can be accomplished and your all the income still generating because you have worked hard in building your business and also helping support your team in building the business. And this is where we come in. We have a successful system that people can reach their goal income in a matter of months and years. So whatever that income goal that you want to shoot for, like I said, it could be $500 a week, it could be $500 a month, whatever that you shoot for, have it written down. And when you get started with us, we can break it all down and guide you to make sure that you can accomplish that goal or at least get your investment back. And when I say investment, is that introductory gift package that you purchase, get that introductory purchase amount back, and we call it ROI, right? Return back in a month or maybe two. And this is depending on how much time you want to put into. And we're not talking about 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, you guys. This is home business. You don't have to clock in. You do it while your kids maybe sleeping. You do it while maybe your kids are at school. You talk to people at church or whatever that is. What is your comfortable level? And then once you start growing, then you can talk more. So this is your business. Work at it like your business. You accomplish it as much as you put in. But the beauty is that you don't tie down to the 9 to 5 clock in. You don't answer to the boss that you have to ask for time off. That is something I never had to, and I'm so blessed that I never had to do that. I've always owned my own business, even though my other business I can't always take the time away unless I pay the staff to cover, but it's still my own business, right? But this business is totally, totally different. I have no staff to have to babysit. I have no boss to report to, but what I do have is a big community, is a big leader, a big supporter that is here for me 24/7 to be able to support me in growing my own business. And the company is amazing. We have, like I said, this 21 years old company, and it's growing. The products that keep coming out. David would never stop his invention. And, if you are a company and you have a product that you're competing with, let's see, I don't know, you have Costco where you live or Walmart on anywhere that you can go buy for cheaper price, you're not going to get anywhere. So our product is one of the kind, is patented, and you can't get anywhere else. So where if they want something wellness for their body or something that they needs to um help support their body or whatever that age related things that they're dealing with, this is it. I mean, this is the only product that can do what it does and claim to do. So you guys, you are in with the right company at the right time, at the right moment. So I would give it seriously, consider, give it a try, give it a shot. You're not gonna be able to open a business as little as $295. I opened my business before. It cost me over $60,000 to open my business. And it cost me over almost 2 grand a month for rent alone. And you have no rent. This is it. And actually you have tax advantage on top of that because you own your own business. All right. So you guys, that's it for me. I hope to be able to talk to you further. I look forward to chatting with you in person and see if we are a good fit. Because if I am not a good fit for you and you're not a good fit for me, we're not going to be able to grow. So we both are looking for a good fit for each other. So hope I, answered some of the question, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye now.